Hi there, friends. How is it going? My name is Rabbit, and thank you so very much for joining me for episode number 11 of Let's Semi-Blindly Play Through Eternal Eyes for the PlayStation 1. In our previous episode, we made it to a new area known as the Hall of Dolls / possibly Velato. We had heard mention that our next destination was this place called Velato, that a puppet would be waiting for us to let us know sort of what the next steps are in order for Luke and or Elena to achieve their destiny as, I guess, descendants of the Eternal Eyes. But we made it here, and it was called the Hall of Dolls. So I don't know if they are one and the same, but at the end of the day, it probably doesn't matter too much. So we got here. Elena was told to have a seat because she is not nearly the G that Luke is, and we are going to be making our way, I'm guessing, up this hall or up this, it's not really a castle so much as it just looks like a big building, but we're trying to make it to the peak, I guess, or to the upper floor so that we can speak to another doll and gain access to deeper knowledge of what next needs to happen in order for us to uphold the legacy that just comes with the territory of being one of the Eternal Eyes. So let's go ahead and dive into gameplay. We had parted ways right after tackling the fight that was on floor number 1, and we saw some new faces, some more friendly than others. And as I say that, look at this weird ass lanternfish looking ass. Like, what even am I staring at right now? Maybe it's supposed to be a ghost? Hold on, you guys. Before I say anything further, just look at this. What is this critter that I'm staring at right now? Well, it says it's a spirit, name spirit, race spirit. Okay, it doesn't look like a spirit to me. It looks more like a deep sea creature, but it's got Gustoa. Causes a vacuum whirlwind, a small amount of damage results, and then I believe we definitely have seen Metz before. It was present in our last episode. I spent quite a bit of time bitching about how much I hate insta-death / sudden death abilities, and here we go. We are staring it right in the face yet again, so I'm sure lots of rage to come, friends, lots of rage to come. But we didn't really have to dodge too much bullshit. I don't think any of the enemies we faced in episode 10 even tried to cast Metz. So maybe it's there more so to scare you or just let you know that that is an ability that you can gain access to at some point in gameplay. Anyway, moving on. Another new face is Dreamer, and it knows Icicle, Freeze Ray, both of which we've seen before, and Shan. Maybe we've seen this spell? I don't know, but it makes a geyser and a small amount of damage results. Okay, that's it for the new folks. What do you say we get this party started? And much like the last battle, I ask that you please be patient with me and give me a few minutes to make sure that my team is set up for success before I start venturing off into my own little ramblings, because oh god, it feels so bad to start talking about bullshit and then wabam, you find yourself getting your ass kicked because you weren't really paying attention. Definitely has happened to me. I think, that goes without saying. But alrighty, let's see if we can kill him in one solid set of turns. Because, the more of them that we can just take out and remove their ability to, we'll just go and wait, and remove their ability to insta-fuck me, that's what I'm looking for. I don't think I've got anything that will reach, I think, what does that say? Range was 3. Oh, all of these have the range of 3. I don't even remember how. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I'm going to need to spend just some time looking through. Oh, so range is 4. So it does correspond to the grids. I think we had looked at that. So I don't know why I'm so astonished. But I think I'm going to need to spend off-camera time just looking at the descriptions for things and making sure that I know exactly what I'm working with so that I don't make too many big boo-boos or errors. I mean, even if I study up and down and all around the descriptions of everything and try to make sure that I understand what attribute / what is this gonna kill him? And it didn't. So I did my best, but the fact that we had one person that couldn't quite dish out damage means that everyone was able to survive. Not the best, I guess, set of turns for me, but it's all good. Anyway, like I was saying, even if I take the time and I think go through all of the attributes and try to figure out like what corresponds to what. So like, for example, we now know that range does relate to how many grids you've kind of got for that range there and for that distance from your character to, I guess, the farthest box or the farthest grid from your character. I've got a lot that I need to just figure out because I have no idea what some of these abbreviations stand for. Again, it is possible that someone is going to walk us through these things, but I wouldn't put it past the game to just be like, do you, boo-boo, figure it out. That's what, maybe the booklet has this information inside of it. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up and see. But for now, we won't worry about it. Maybe I should move first, actually. Luke, let's get ya all the way in here. Hopefully we can pull some of the attacks that they might want to throw our way. Wait a minute, where is... Oh, here he is. You are trying to run, you fucking scrub. Do you guys see this? Nope, not today. You can run, but you can't hide, and woohoo, a level for our boy Luke here. I might have mentioned this before, but I'll just go ahead and say it again just in case I haven't, or it's been a minute since I had thrown this out there. Even if we don't learn everything, hold on, let me get my shit set up, I guess, before I start embarking on my own little thoughts here and my own rabbit trails. I think, let's go ahead and kill this one that's kind of chilling over here. I don't trust these monsters, you guys. I feel like shit can hit the fan pretty fast. But with that being said, I guess that actually does lead into to what I was beginning to say, that even though I don't have a strong recollection of the difficulty that comes with the territory of this game, I feel pretty confident that this game should be somewhat straightforward. I do not see... I thought, was that not my AoE? Oh, I think temp is the only AoE I have, actually. So, never mind. Ignore me, friends. And that's also what I mean when I say I shouldn't be trying to talk to you guys while I'm queuing all of this stuff. Probably should wait until the enemies are going through their sets of turns here. And have we seen Freeze Ray already? I don't know. Did I just use it? You guys, what is wrong with me? I think what's wrong with me is that I've been recording for a bit too long. We'll probably... I'll maybe get through 1 or 2 more episodes before I call this a full-fledged and full-blown session. But for now, whatever. We won't sweat the small stuff. It's all good in the neighborhood. But, okay, it is the enemy's turn. Okay, so now I feel much more confident in just launching forward into what I was wanting to say. So, I don't have a full recollection of this, but I feel as though... even if the game doesn't provide us with too many learning opportunities, you know, within the parameters of the game itself, like you always have the opportunity to, I guess, flip through the manual, see what it says, look at shit online, but even without okay, I was about to seriously lose it, but even not taking into account that those other resources exist, and I think even if you rely just on what the game innately teaches you through its mechanics and just through playing through the narrative itself, I think that this is a game that is going to be pretty straightforward and without too much difficulty. I mean, it's always possible that it's going to up the ante as we get deeper and deeper into the plot, but y'all, I think this is a game that you can pretty much blindly flub through from start to finish. And again, you're probably going to make mistakes because there are some things that are probably less intuitive than others. Some things that maybe the game should have explained to you, but it does not. So for example, I feel like the evolutionary system in this game, or just in general, working with your puppets and making them strong, I don't have a clue like what goes into what and what I maybe should be merging them with or engraving them with in terms of, oh, yes, please, we're gonna go for the full shabam and hit 3 of them. I need to gain access to more AoE spells. I think that is going to be lit as fuck, y'all. But anyway, you know, I think that regardless of how vague certain things might be and how maybe the game didn't take all the opportunities that they should have to give you teaching moments, I think you can just flub your way from start to finish through all of the plot points, and you should be good to go. I would be hella surprised if this game suddenly throws walls at you, or there are insurmountable obstacles that you can't get past without hours of grinding, or going and studying about a bunch of different things and trying to figure out how things work. I wouldn't say that this is like a children's strategy RPG, but I don't think that this has like the same level of complexity, or that as much went into devising the different mechanics as something maybe like Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth. But that isn't to say that Hoshigami's better. I'm going to say it right now, and maybe this is something that I can expound upon further when I do like my little soft review / initial impressions video, because oh yeah, did you guys think that I forgot I did that shit for Paladin's Quest when we first rolled on out here to North Carolina? And I know it was a bit of a wild video because our house was still getting set up and it was all echoey and I had no lighting and all that shit. But yeah, I think I will continue, at least for a little bit anyway. We'll see how it goes. But my intention is to potentially continue with doing those initial impressions videos. I don't know, I think it's fun to kind of just talk through what my experience is so far with a game. And I don't know, y'all know, I like reviewing things, but as I said before, I don't like the level of editing that goes into the detailed reviews that I've done in the past, and maybe someday I'll revisit those, and I'm sure I will. I shouldn't say maybe. I feel quite certain that there will be a point where wait. I can't reach you douchebags. You're standing a little too far apart from me to get both of you, but that's okay. We will instead kill this guy and just keep it going. But anyway, even though I haven't done them in a long time, I do think that there will be a point where I revisit the more formal Rabbit Reviews games. I just don't really want to right now. I'm so busy with everything that I just don't think I've got it in me to try to worry too much about having to edit something after collecting all the footage, after recording all the voiceovers. I really am just a casual gal. I love providing analytical perspectives, but I think for my style, just hunkering down and recording like a 15-minute vlog, I can say all of the same things. It doesn't look as nice because it's not a voiceover that is beautifully stretched across a series of footage, but y'all need to take what you can get for now. And like I was saying, eventually you will see another Rabbit Reviews games. I actually still have a script. I have 2 scripts, I think, maybe 2.5, to give myself some credit. I've got a couple little ideas that have just been floating around, but I do have 2 fully fleshed out scripts that have been done for like 2 years now that I just have never taken the time to record the voiceovers for, to collect the footage for. So maybe before the end of 2018, y'all might get one of those. We'll see. But anyway, how did I get off on that? Oh, because I was talking to you guys about the fact that I will save kind of my thoughts on the difficulty of this game maybe when I make my initial impressions video, which maybe I'll do it this afternoon, or I'll wait a day or two. I mean, y'all are going to get quite a few videos out before that time comes. Like, we're on what? This is episode number 11 of the series, as well as for my recording session. And we got a ruby bracelet. Holler. And another ruby bracelet. Is this for Luke or for my Pappets? And a wind bracelet. I wonder if it's for my beast here. What the hell am I getting? Just random accessories? This is nuts. And a hat. Not gonna really need it. I think the hats are trash, if we do recall from when we were perusing the Gross Kingdom shop. So we'll take a quick look at that before we call it an episode. But to bring everything back around full circle, as I've been dipping in and out of my own statements, trying to pay attention to what has been going on in the battlefield, I will be for sure doing an initial impressions video where I kind of softly review my experience so far, kind of what I'm forecasting will be the experience, and then we'll more than likely just do a final thoughts video / I guess true casual review of the game once we've wrapped up the Let's Play project. So we'll see how that goes. reviews. And if you guys find that format and delivery of reviews more palatable than the more formal Rabbit Reviews games have been, we'll just see what you guys think about it. Or I can just do general reviews. I don't know. I've got a lot of ideas for you guys and a lot of things that I'm willing to just test them out, see how they go. And if you love them, great. If you don't love them, well, we can just always try something different. And oh yeah, we got this damaged armor. I don't know if we'll have the ability to do some crafting later on. I somehow doubt it, but we'll see what happens. I really don't know. All right, glass mask and wrestler pants, Raj. Let's see. Oh, so these, let's look at the descriptions. I shouldn't have hopped into that first. I want to see what they actually have to say. So we got 3 ruby bracelets. A bracelet studded with rubies increases your HP. And then a wind bracelet is a bracelet cast with the great power of nature, increases your MP. I don't know. I'm sure these are great. Maybe even better than what I have, but, well. Why does that say that? I'm so confused. 50 out of 50. What is his MD right now? Oh, it's 70 out of 50. Okay, so this does drop his MD, whatever that is, by 20 points, but you see 20 points of an increase to MP and then 10 points of an increase to whatever the fuck AV is. So this is kind of what I was talking about, where I said maybe there will be some point where I just have to sit down and look at what all of these attributes and these stats kind of correspond to in terms of combat. And I mean, I don't think it'll be necessary. That's sort of also what the point of me even bringing all that up was, that I don't think this game is going to pose great difficulty to where we have to know all these things. It'd be nice. Maybe it would help me optimize things better, but I don't think that me neglecting to learn these things is going to have any sort of negative impact on our experience. That's just what I'm forecasting anyway. Could be wrong, but we'll save those thoughts for an initial and final thoughts set of videos. But for now, I don't know. Should we just use it? I mean, oh God. Overall, it seems like it's a good thing to put on. I don't think the ruby bracelet would be worth it, however. But I think, okay, let's just do it. Let's put the wind bracelet on Haresh. What if I wanted to get rid of... I'm not feeling this. I don't think the HP increases are needed on any of my puppets right now. Maybe it'll be later? And maybe this is a horrendous mistake because I don't know what is going to be on the 3rd floor. But we're going to risk it. We're going to go with it. Again, no double takes around here. This is what we're committing to. So let's just keep it moving and hold our heads high and try to remain as confident as possible with these blind decisions that I'm making, because I don't really have anything else to compare it to. So we will see how things unfold in episode number 12. But for now, my darlings, this is Rabbit signing off with you. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another episode of our semi-blind, I should say. I almost said blind, which is not wholly accurate, but our semi-blind run of Eternal Eyes for the PlayStation 1. Take care, be good, and I will meet up with you in just a moment, everyone.